is Jennifer, and welcome to part 18 of Rags to Riches Vampire Edition. And if you are returning, welcome back. We're a few days later than where we left off last time. I've been having Bryce working on his athletic ability and more so his strength. And he was actually successful with one vampiric spar, as you can see here. He has now defeated 2 of the 3 vampires in combat that he needs to do, and he already had one last time. I will put a little slideshow of that in, or a little video of that in here. We also went to the Romance Festival, and at the Romance Festival, I will show what happened here. So as you can see, Bryce and Megan are now engaged. So Bryce is still on his quest to become a human, but he wants to experience the vampire life a little bit longer. He'd like to see if he can be strong enough to defeat that to win one more spar. He's also been doing some fishing. And so now we will continue with the story. I don't know, we can see if he's strong enough. The person, as you could see from the one, was an older vampire, but I don't know that it matters. Age matters when you're a vampire. But, because he actually was an elder, as opposed to just looking like an elder. He was an elder. But I am going to have Bryce, once he's finished eating, or perhaps while he's eating his plasma fruit salad, I'm going to have him invite, I don't know whether they have to be different vampires. That's the question. Why don't we invite a couple of vampires over? And hopefully our vampires are non-vampire on the lot. Our guest and our fiance don't mind having a couple of vampires over. I'm trying to look in who I know is a vampire, because I mean, obviously we know Caleb and Lilith are vampires, but I don't know whether we've already had them done a fight with them. We'll invite them over. Maybe it's better to ask random vampires as they're going by. Maybe you'll be more likely to defeat them. Oh, is he leaving? Oh, that's okay. That's actually fine. So while we're waiting for those phone calls, Megan, how are your needs there? Oh, okay. And when do you go to work again? And you need to read. So I will get her set up. So I've had Megan purchase the second parenting volume because she has actually reached level 4 of the parenting skill. So she's ready to go on to the next one. And let's see if he hasn't actually asked the guests over yet. So hopefully it's not too late when he makes that phone call. And hopefully we are successful in defeating one more vampire in combat. I have no idea how close he is to even becoming a prime vampire. I don't know what he really needs to do. So he needs to gain 3 power points and take on a weakness. Okay. Well, Lilith, we were calling you to come over. Everyone's coming over, it says. So he would need to take 1 more weakness. I'm just curious what the next level is. Obviously, we can just go look. So we are going to Brighton Day. And just do normal things. And declare favorite movie genre. Comedy. Really? Is that your favorite? So what I want to do is see if we can do a friendly vampiric. Ask question about movie. He must have been watching a movie that I didn't realize about. Because they don't always come up. We'll do a deep conversation. There's Caleb. And there's our... and I see... There's Vlad. So can we do a spar with you? Vampiric Spar. Oh, Lilith is outgoing. Do we not know all her traits? She's outgoing and active, and she is a master vampire. Oh, I don't know how good it is doing this when we are still a bit thirsty. I had him eat the plasma fruit salad, but it obviously did not do enough. Who is going to be the victor? I don't know whether him working on his, oops, looks like he lost. I think we'll try. I don't know whether he can even do another Vampiric Spar. Oh well, he didn't win. So we were not successful with that. Now I don't know whether we should try and do a spar with anybody else. What is he? Just keeps popping back and forth. It's like, you know, it's a small house. You don't really need to do that. You can just walk. Let's try one more. You know what? Before I try a spar, did he... Let's order some plasma packs. So we will drink. Now, I think they're all... What do you mean he's a young adult? Oh, no, they're young adults. It doesn't say that he's a... It doesn't tell you when you look at them that they're a vampire. Of course he's a young adult. I know that. I just meant, why is he not showing up as being a vampire? That's all I was wondering about. So let me look and see if I can have a Vampiric Spar with him. And if we have any more luck. I'm not sure that we will. What are they watching? Lad, what are you watching? She has finished her reading and she's finished it completely. So she's going to go to bed when she's finished. Oh, one thing I did is I emptied all of this out and I made a basement. So our basement is not furnished out at all. It has a violin down here for Sylvia, so she can go down there and it doesn't bother anybody else. So I think she's high enough that people will watch her now, so she can actually play wherever she wants. And I created like a workout area. Essentially the bedroom upstairs now has a bigger spot for working out and for doing this. And you know what? I'm doing this and I'm not paying attention. Is Bryce doing? I should be over here. So let's see whether or not this is any more successful than the last time. Or is he not going to do it? I had to get a better angle. Oops. Oh my goodness, we didn't really see very much, but it looks like we have success. He wasn't able to beat Lilith, but he was able to beat Caleb. Yay! We were successful. So we've done that. But we don't have the points. Yeah, he needs one more power point. So can we ask for training? Request Vampiric training. So I think I would like to get him to get the points and be able to, even though we don't need it. Let me see, just out of curiosity, what the last stage of this knowledge one is. The ancient one. Read the ultimate vampire tomb, become a grand master, and survive as additional 20 days as a vampire. And I don't even know what this gives you. This gives you true master, can irresistible command power on all offspring. Well, we don't really need that. So it would still be just nice to get this part done if we could, and then just read the ultimate one just to get that part done. And then after that's his goal, and once he's done that, then he's not going to be as interested in, then he wants to become a a human sim again. What is his problem? Was it dirty down there? And you've gone to bed, so you're okay. So I'm going to have him work on that, and we'll see whether that helps at all. I really don't know what he needs to do to move his thing up. So he has moved up. Look, I think that was lower before, so he needs to just get that a little bit more up and see how he does. Is he be mentored on vampire skills? So we are having that happen. He's got quite the nose and chin on him, I say, Vlad does. Not really that noticeable from the front, but it's definitely noticeable from the side. Oh, they're leaving. Oh, we did it! Yay! So he needs to reread this because he's obviously already read that because we have mastered the whole skill. So that's really good. So we have the ability. So we got all those points. So we now have 5 points, and we could do whatever we wanted with them, but we would also have to take another weakness if we used our points. So I'm not sure I'm really... And if I took a weakness, I'd probably take the Sleep of the Undead, where you can only sleep in coffins, because he doesn't really sleep very much, and we actually have a spot downstairs in the basement for a coffin, if we ever needed to put one. And, but I don't know which... Like, none of these. Mesmerize, Become Stronger in the Night, Irresistible Slumber... The Manipulate Life Spirit, you can take spirit from other Sims, or you can give it to Sims if you want, either to refresh the people you need to refresh, or just for, like, say, Megan, if Megan needed it. And a Vampiric Slumber, which lets them gain power and sleep more soundly when they're sleeping. So, plus we can top up some of the things down below. But, that's what we can do, and we're not going to really do that right now, so I think we will let them do their thing for the night and be back in the morning. I actually thought we would leave it here. It's still overnight, and I took Bryce over to do some more fishing because he needs to catch one more great catch. And I did have a question of what I used to catch the vampire squid, and so I said I would take a look in the notebook, and what we've used to catch him or it in the past was parsley, sage, and strawberry, which is what I thought. Either I've used it or I've actually caught it with nothing possibly to begin with, because I usually tend to only use things, just basic inexpensive things in my Sims inventory when I'm using bait. Right now we are using wolfsbane, and we caught a cichlid, and you would have seen a little bit what was here, but I don't really took a look at what's in the spot. It's nighttime, so you can't see very well, so I see some bass, and that looks like a wolf eel, and some goldfish and an angelfish, and obviously there's squid here, and there's a batfish, which normally you have to go to both of those actually, so you don't have to go to the grotto, the hidden grotto that you need to max your handiness skill to level 10 to be able to get in and get to, because it looks like those fish are possibly in this location. I suppose I should try fishing with a frog, because frogs are what? I always forget whether it's the wolf eel. I think it's the wolf eel that you need a frog for, so perhaps I should have him fish with a frog and see. Oh, looks like a puffer fish there, to see if he can catch that. Well, he ended up completing that aspiration on a catfish, so I'm going to try fishing with the bait, and I will put a picture in here if we're successful at the end, but I'm going to leave it here. Thanks very much for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye! If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. I'd love to see them. If you like the video, please leave a like. And if you'd like to see more, please subscribe if you haven't already done so. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks very much.